Hi, I'm Jasmine.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Joyce.
And welcome to our fort!
So today we're going to be talking about our first breakups, but you know how life is. They can all look super different.
And we have a special guest that we invited to our fort, our friend Sasha!
Yay! Welcome back to the fort!
I missed it so much.
Yes!
Everybody give your energy to Zabo.
Summarize your first relationship.
So I've never been in a textbook relationship. I like to call them situationships. We're just gonna go based off of the one where I wrote letters to them in high school and I made it public. So my situationship was about a month long.
All right, so my first relationship was in high school. It lasted about a month. It was not serious at all. We both worked at the movie theater together.
My first big relationship in high school, I was 17. We dated for over a year and a half, maybe like 1 to 2 years, somewhere in there. Both closeted, gay.
I think my first relationship was honestly when I was 28.
Okay.
It was that actually wanted to claim me as being with them instead of just treating me like a dirty little secret, you know?
Right.
But that lasted for about 2 years, 1 visa, and a divorce.
Oh!
Being a trans woman, I've been with guys and girls as well. I met she identifies as a lesbian, but very masculine vibes, something that matched me, and we went crazy. Moved after a month together, got married after a few, yeah. We were in it.
No
swan
90-day fiance, 2-day fiance.
Yeah, I was yeah. And then she was working on her visa. I think we got married more so on the pretense of trying to make her stay.
Right.
You know?
Were you the dumpee or the dumper?
I was the dumpee. I kind of knew it was gonna happen because I was being very bullied in school, so I didn't really expect anyone to like me back. And he found me on Facebook and told me that he didn't like me. You know, I cried about it, listened to Adele Chasing Pavements multiple times. The letters were anonymous, and he asked me if I knew who the person was. So I took it as he knew it was me.
I mean, for him to message you,
Right.
I was the dumper. I just got bored and things weren't progressing. I've just been that girl that'll have a crush on somebody, go hard for 2 weeks, and then I'm out of there.
I think I was the dumpee. Yeah, I was the dumpee.
I'm gonna say I was the dumpee. She'll say she was the dumpee.
How it is in all spicy romances.
And it's still out for debate. We're still when she sees this, she's gonna be like, I need a rebuttal.
As the dumpee, did you see any signs of it coming?
Yes. I saw, not even signs, but it was your typical, parents found out, a lot of shit was going on. When we broke up, they told me they couldn't be with a girl. And I was like, I've been a girl this whole time. I watched you thrive off of me.
As the dumper, what things started to make you think about breaking up?
Me and my best friend at the time both worked at the movie theater. This boyfriend all had a twin brother, and we dated them together at the exact same time. And then there was just a point I remember we were just out for a walk, me and my best friend, and then we're just so how are you feeling about, you and so? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you want to break up? And I was like, yeah. We both were on the same page. We both were losing interest at the exact same time. Went to my bedroom that night and we're like, okay, let's text them, let's break up with them or whatever. It was over text. Also, keep in mind, we lived in the town over. We didn't even go to the same high school, and we also barely hung out. It was not serious. I don't even remember how I did it, but I would kind of message them oh, I'm kind of thinking we should break up. And then at the same time, my friend did it to the other twin, and they're like, are you guys together? What the heck? I don't know, we didn't think this through to do it at different times, but we were we're in this together. We're breaking up at the exact same time. And that's how we did it, and they were really upset.
I remember I was coming home. This was my senior year. I was in track and field. What's the gayest thing I could do? Throw shot put.
I was shot put.
I threw shot put. My first year, got 6th in state. Ooh. Yes, so I was feeling good. Get a text. on the way home from state, which was about a 3-hour drive. And I was like devastated. A month and a half earlier, our parents found out. So we went through this big thing of like, you know, fighting for our relationship. A whole bunch of stuff went down for us to be together, only for them to like break up with me.
We were together, we were married, doing the thing, but I always wanted to come to LA to like pursue my acting and creative dreams, and she wasn't really about that. So she gave me like an ultimatum after like we planned on moving, and it was like the day of, and I was like, I'm gonna go, and then you're gonna come up in like a month. And then she gave me an ultimatum, was like, if you go, you're like abandoning me, but that was her way to like,
Get out.
it's a go to cheat.
Yeah,
For her to cheat.
Right.
You know them sneaky
You know, in
mommies.
hindsight 2020, baby.
Wow.
But I, of course, moved, and like I was here, and she was making me feel miserable the whole time I was here, feeling guilty. That was like in July, and then I went back to Orlando to have Christmas and New Year's with her and her family. The whole time, she was with somebody. So I'm like looking a fool at like these like at Christmas.
So they were seeing her with someone else.
They all knew that she was seeing somebody else, and then I'm walking up in there, and they're all looking at me, not telling me nothing. So then I was like,
Oh, so the family.
but I didn't even know anything until New Year's happened.
Wow.
And I'm working, and she's working at another nightclub. She was like DJing then, of course.
Of course it's
lesbian
DJ.
In Florida?
I came home like after, and like I was trying to like hug up on her because we didn't have like our New Year's kiss, and she's like, I kissed somebody else at midnight. I was like, you did what? And then it was like a whole like, like screaming, like
She
I'm
broke up
grabbing
with you.
all my things.
She broke up with you.
She
knew what the she was doing.
I was a dumpee.
How long did it take you to get over it?
I think the trauma stayed, but it took me like, after that 2 days, I was on to the next one.
I didn't have a second of warning. Not 1 second. I was the dumper, okay? I was heartless.
She was like, I was over it before we broke up.
Oh, I was devastated. But then I was like going to college on my first night.
Oh yeah.
I made out with like 3 dudes.
I would say it took me like a couple of years. I would have been over it sooner if like that damn divorce. I can't just like ghost you. Like,
Right, you actually have to.
you know my mom's number, God. Well, and also like she was the first like person that actually like wanted to be with me.
Yeah.
So I felt vulnerable. I let a lot of like guards down.
What would you have done differently in the breakup had it happened now?
I think for that second relationship where he was really sad, probably could have done it in person. But at the same time, I wouldn't change anything because I was living my truth. I was living what I felt comfortable doing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Maybe I would have like processed better and more. If I'm knowing myself, I probably didn't talk to anybody about it. And I wish I would have.
Well, I would have cheated first. All the times everybody wanted me, and I said no.
Your mouth.
Now looking back, I was so gaslit to think
Oof.
that
We use the
something was wrong with
vocabulary.
me. Like I was like something, and like I carried that so far. Like I was taking this trauma thinking that I wasn't gonna like, I couldn't do it with anybody else. Like, you know, I'm like a failure, and like I could have been like easier on myself.
Honestly, I think what anyone should do during a breakup is to remind themselves who their like one true love is, and that's themselves.
What are the pros and cons of being the dumper?
I mean, if you're the dumper, you already kind of have detached feelings. So you're already mentally prepared yourself before it even happens, like that moment happens, whereas the dumpy, obviously you have to process that all randomly. But I do remember, so that I broke up with both of my 1-month relationships in high school, and I do remember after the second one feeling so about it. I hated putting someone else through like pain. From then on, I always just had this mindset of like, I don't want to get in any relationship unless there's like actual potential of it, you know, not just like someone I don't really know that well and getting into it. Cause I'm like, I just don't want to go through a freaking breakup again.
What are the pros and cons of being the dumpee?
You get to cuss them the out. And I think the one con is that in the moment, I never say what I truly want to say up front. And then I dissociate, and then I say bye.
Con definitely just like not being in control and being blindsided.
What advice would you give someone who's going through a breakup?
Oh, okay. Since I'm a PhD at this.
Wrap it.
You are.
Oh, okay. Going through a breakup, you're feeling so sad. Shake your booty, let the haters be mad. Talk to your friends and your family and realize the love you need is from you, B.
Yes! Now I would, and I did this after a breakup a few years ago where I literally like sat down and wrote out like, this is what happened in that relationship. What are the things that I want to change or kind of like manifest, resituating my standards and really seeing what I needed to move forward.
I'm an aunt to a lot of nieces and nephews, and I've seen like my nieces like get boy crazy in high school and like fall in love, get pregnant, boy dumping them, all of it. You know what I mean? But as much advice as I want to give to the girls, like you don't have to burn your hand to know not to touch the fire. So have fun.
Go through the breakup.
Never had a relationship.
Go through the breakup.
Go through the breakup.
Rebound it.
Process alone.
Rebound.
Process alone.
Forever single.
Forever single.
Serial monogamist.
I'm a reformed forever single.
Oh, baby, delete it all, and I block.
Delete everything.
Delete.
That sounds so
hesitant. No, I save. I save stuff.
Oh, delete. You don't even exist.
So there's one thing about me, when you dump me for life. I cut and run.
Cut and run?
I'm truly in the middle of this, so I'm gonna say stay friends.
My MO is cut and running, but the one that we were talking about, the ex-wife, is the one that I'm still friends with.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming and hanging out, Sasha!
Yay! Thank you all. I had such a good time in the fort.
And if you are currently in a breakup, you are more loved and appreciated than you'll ever even know. All right, boy! Yeah.